Good afternoon, how are you? It's 18th of December, so this time next week it'll all be over by the Queen's speech. In fact, I think the Queen's speech will be over by this time. You might be able to get a rerun. So, where are we? We had a second look at goals. I need you to get away from the fact, or get away from the perception or conception that goals are for special people, or goals are for mystic purposes. They're not. There isn't a parent that I know that doesn't motivate their children with goals. Okay, MBO, management by objective, we all use goals in one form or another. It's just that when we start a new business and people say, oh, if you set your goals, it becomes this big bogey word. Alright? When you get involved in any sort of new venture, you do it for a reason, and you do it because you think it's going to change your life, because you think it's going to give you a better life, it's going to give you more time, it's going to give you more money, it's going to take the pressure off, it's going to give you your love life back, it's going to give you your wife back because she no longer has to go to work. Whatever the reason that you do any of these mad things, and I'm saying mad in a happy way, and I refer to the Steve Jobs video about you've got to be mad to do it, and I'll put a link to Steve. In fact, I might even put Steve's video in with the blog because I love that video. I think it's really good, but you've got to be committed, and by defining what it is that you want, you become motivated, okay? But by going that little bit further and putting a date on it, it gives you something to work for, and that's all a goal is. You don't want to call it a goal, call it your raison d'etre, or I don't know. Who gives a shit? Call it a goal, you know? Don't get bent out of shape over it. Divide your life into 3 if you want, and have home goals. So by the end of next year I'll be able to go sailing 3 times a year. I'll be able to take the boys sailing to Sydney. I'll be able to do whatever I want. Blah 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 blah. If it's be at home to welcome the children home from school without being under pressure, with a nice hot meal that I've prepared with my own fair hands, then make that a goal. And say, you know, by the end of the spring term, I'll be that much more time free that 3 nights of the week I will be able to collect my children from school and bring them home to a nice cooked, home cooked meal. Some of us, it might be a good idea to get some bloody cooking lessons. But do you understand what I mean? And all these things, life is like a casserole. It's not 3 sausages in a pan. All aspects of your life rub off on each other, okay? So if you've got a personal goal to lose 10 pounds, if you've got a personal goal to be more alert, if you've got a personal goal to get more leads to build a bigger business, by losing 10 pounds, by doing the exercise, your brain is stimulated, you become more alert, and you get more leads. Okay, you don't necessarily set them, but you can't separate. Our life isn't like 3 sausages in a pan. You haven't got your home sausage, your work sausage, and your social sausage. Life is like all the ingredients all mixed up in one big pan, and the flavour from one rubs off on another. If you've had a bad day at work, you come home and you kick the cat, or, you know, you're grumpy, or you're down, or you're, oh, no, I'm not going to go on the computer, I'm tired. You know, so each part of your life rubs off. And if one side of your life is slightly out of balance and is bringing you down, it will impact on the rest of your life. So take the next few days and actually step back and look at all aspects of your life and think, yeah, I want to improve these areas. What do I have to do to achieve that? And if it means you have to write a to-do list, if it means you have to have a pad with all your daily tasks on it, use it. Use your board, you know. Use these things. Look at that. Use these things so you get the jobs done. Okay? Tick the jobs off, cross them out. There's nothing more satisfying than going through your to-do list going, done that, done that, done that. Maybe set a goal to have a to-do list that you can strike everything through in a day. That's easy, just don't put quite as much on it. That's what all the yellow post-it notes are at that side. That's jobs to go on the to-do list when the to-do list is empty. We had a bit of a mental download, a shed clearance. And that really is all I want to say about goals. They really will make a difference to your life, your lifestyle. It's been great talking with you. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Steve Greenhalgh, stevegreenhalgh.com, helping you create financial security through digital marketing. You take care. Speak soon. Bye.